as you guys know, the seniors are out today, so you have to put up with us. General Student Council, we're not having a meeting, so enjoy your lunch. Other than that, let's go.
A seniorless York School, the future of York. Happy to have the opportunity to introduce you to Matthew Claudel, president of the senior class of 2009, and our guest on campus today, Matt. As we told you last time we met, Matt's been doing some very interesting things. He left York School and went to Yale, studied architecture, won the highest award for the creative arts, and is working at MIT now in a very interesting project called the Sensible City Lab. And he's been visiting classes today and will be doing so throughout the day. But those of you whose classes he doesn't intersect will have the opportunity to hang out and learn some things. It could be a presentation, it could be a workshop, it could be a hackathon during Health and Fitness 250, Room 8. If you'll check in with your health and fitness person and get excused, you can come to the hackathon and hear what cool stuff is going on out there in the world where design thinking meets big data. Boom. Welcome, Matt.
They prod your gums with cold metal devices until you bleed. They nag you to brush your teeth after every meal, don't forget to wear your retainer, and never eat popcorn. This place may be more widely known as the orthodontist's office. Normally, I would be happy to leave school a few hours early, but not today. Today, I had an orthodontist appointment. As soon as I walked into the office, the twangy sound of country music met my ears, making me cringe. Every single time I walked into that office, the sound of a singer with a deep southern drawl enveloped me, sending shivers down my spine. After a while, one of the orthodontist assistants called my name, and I sat down in the reclining leather chair. She looked at my charts, lowered my chair back, and began working on my teeth. I glanced at the clock on the wall, wondering when this particularly long country song would end. Finally, the song faded out, and to my surprise, the syncopated rhythms of a reggae song met my ears. The woman who was working on my teeth began to dance in her chair and sing along. I tapped my toes to the beat, in appreciation for the change in music, which prompted the woman to ask, "Do you like reggae?" I replied, "Yeah. It's a lot better than country music." Anxiety washed over me, and I worried that I might have offended her in some way. Maybe she really liked country music as well as reggae. Usually I'm not one to voice my opinion like that, with such passion. I was about to backtrack and say, "But that's just my opinion," when she looked at me as if I had connected with her on the deepest level humanly possible. I totally agreed, she said, and then asked, "So is reggae your favorite music genre?" I replied, "Well, I like reggae, but my favorite genre is probably rock." "Cool," she said, "so what's your favorite band?" I replied, "Well, if I had to pick just one, it would definitely be the Red Hot Chili Peppers." I was surprised when she told me that that was one of her favorite bands too. She walked over to the iPhone, which was playing the radio stations on Pandora, and typed in Red Hot Chili Peppers. My ears were met with the most magnificent sounds on the planet. She then turned back to me with a sly smile and asked if this was a good one, and I grinned from ear to ear. She went back to working on my teeth, and after a while, the song faded out to reveal the first few guitar chords of a Nirvana song. We looked at each other and exchanged this glance that let me know in a heartbeat, without the use of a single word, that she too was a Nirvana fan. She then looked me straight in the eye and said, "Hey, I bet you like the Foo Fighters too." I was amazed because really, it's not every day that you find someone with the same exact music tastes as you. I can honestly say that this was the first time I did not want to leave the orthodontist's office. From this experience, I learned that music is truly the great communicator. Walking into that office, I was pretty sure that the orthodontist assistant and I had nothing in common. But all it took was one song for us to start a great conversation. In our world today, we are separated by language barriers, differing opinions, and political views. But music is so powerful that it can connect total strangers, no matter your age or where you come from. Music even has the power to turn a dreary orthodontist visit into something exciting.
Water polo team smashed RLS yesterday.
We won 10-2.
After break, we have a few home games, so come support us in the water polo team. Yeah.
Right, the teams are up for the volleyball tournament on the student message board, so go check that out. Next week, Tuesday, will be a rally day. You'll get into your teams and you'll play each other up to small games of 5. And then Wednesday will be the season opener between Austin Demand's team and Jorge's team.
Alright, Ball State is coming up. But we're trying to get registration done with early, so if you're still interested in going to Fall State, please meet me outside and I can still sign you up. Also, I'm going to be sending out an email tonight reminding you all that on Monday during lunch we need to meet outside of room 8. And we're going to be passing out the 2 permission slips and the final cost for Fall State, which you need to turn in the check and the permission slips no later than Wednesday before fall break. Thank you. Chris,
Guild meeting again today at lunch in room 3. And we're like card game shenanigans, we're voting on which game to play. Also, if you want to join, just come by. It's not a time commitment, so feel free to stop by and see what it's all about. Game on!
go to class.